Hey guys, hope you're having an amazing day. I hope you are enjoying watching my recipe videos and cooking them too. For those of you who are new to my channel, this is to let you know that I upload Northeast Indian recipes and my motorcycle and travel vlogs. Today we are going to cook an easy but super delicious Karbi style chicken recipe which is called Wak Ok Pen Him Ahan. This recipe is one of a kind and it will truly enlighten your experience towards Northeast Indian food. The recipe is non-fussy and can be prepared with ingredients that are readily available at home. But before we proceed, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification. And now without further ado, let's check out the ingredients. Chicken, preferably with skin, rice flour powder, salt to taste, garlic cloves, ginger garlic paste, fresh turmeric and ginger. Now let's start cooking. First chop your fresh turmeric and ginger into thin slices. Then pound them into a rough paste. Now crush your garlic cloves with the skin and set aside. Now heat your pan on medium, then add the crushed garlic cloves and salt to taste. Dry roast them for a couple of minutes, stirring continuously until your garlic turns brown. This step will enhance the flavor and I quite like it. Now add your chicken pieces, stir, cover and cook it for 10 minutes. Add your roughly pounded turmeric and 1 liter of water. Stir, cover and cook it for 10 more minutes. Now add ginger garlic paste and rice flour. Put the flame on sim. Stir and ensure that there are no lumps. Continue open cooking the dish and frequently stir and let it cook for 20 to 30 minutes. Add your freshly pounded galangal or ginger at this point. Give it a gentle stir. And just like that, our Wak Ok Pen Him Ahan is ready. And to go along with my meal, I have some beetroot salad as well as dry fish chili chutney. So guys, here's my beautiful yellow chicken curry, which is really smelling garlicky now, and it looks really amazing if you look at it. Oh my gosh. There's a beautiful fragrance of ginger coming through, and I'm sure if you would have added that galangal, it would have been much better. But this is the best option that we have. So without further ado, I'm going to dive into this delicious Karvi style chicken curry, and I hope you have enjoyed watching the recipe so far. Stay tuned in until I finish my meal, and this way you would give me company too. And if you are preparing any of my recipes by watching my YouTube channel or my reading through my blog or Instagram, please DM them to me on my messenger or Instagram. I will be really happy to share those pictures with the YouTube family. So now without further ado, let's start eating. We love our rice. I just can't get over this beautiful yellow color. It looks, it reminds me of the Thai yellow curry. Yeah, of course, it's not the same. But the color, if I look at the pictures, this dish is going to be really starchy, and I'm sure it looks really amazing. I just can't get over the color, I must say. And here's my beetroot, adding the beautiful red color that was lacking in this dish. And here is the chutney. Yeah, I made an effort to make this dry fish chutney because this dish was without chilies. If you have observed, unlike most of the meals, non-veg items that we prepare, this will be really good to serve, of people from any age group, as it does not have any spice or chili, and the dry fish chutney is really smelling super delicious. Okay, now let me eat. It feels mushy, and before I proceed, I'm going to try out the meat. Ooh, look at my chicken leg. Oh. The meat has turned out to be ultra tender, I must say. And as you dig in, you can feel those juices oozing out, and it has got this beautiful flavor, really subtle. Turmeric, raw turmeric flavor, and it's really garlicky, which is what I enjoy. And you can feel the ginger towards the end, and I'm sure all the freshly chopped freshly pounded galangal, all ginger that you add towards the end of this dish is going to pump it up and give that slight hint of spiciness to the dish. And if you see all these amazing brown color all over, these were the garlic clove skin. Yeah, and once you brown them, they really taste utterly delicious. Okay. It feels so cozy, guys. As if somebody has tucked you deep into a blanket on a cold night. Oh my gosh. Simple recipes like this are so amazing and healthy, and you should always ensure that you add additional salads or some kind of a vegetable with these kind of meals, so that your nutrition is all the nutrients that you need in a day is sufficed. The beetroot is so crunchy and sweet. And now I'm going to try my dry fish chutney. And I hope you enjoyed watching the chutney as well. Do give this dry fish chutney a try. And if you I have like a whole playlist on dry fish. I will put it on the card, so click on it and go straight to the playlist and check out those recipes as well. I'm sure you'll be blown away by some of it. Wow, now the heat. One thing I have observed across all tribes, throughout Northeast India, whenever we prepare simple meals like these, we ensure that there is a spicy or hot element to a meal by adding chutneys like this, be it dry fish or even just chili paste really works well. Yeah, and you can skip them for people who are elderly or children, so that they eat the rest of the meal. But I still remember, as I was growing up, I used to eat about 4 chilies, with my meal, and thank God I have stopped that habit, which is not that great, I think, for the stomach, and prefer my chilies to be either cooked or as sides. These recipes are really easy, and as you have seen, you can always replace the fresh turmeric with turmeric powder, just in case if you cannot get them. That wouldn't do. But I must say, fresh turmeric does make a slight difference, and my hands literally got stained. Yeah, if you see it here, it's slightly yellowish. It was really strong. Also ensure that your chicken has the skins, because this dish is oil free, as you have seen, so the skin will add a lot of oiliness to the dish, which will make it more tasty, I must say. The best part about Karbi cuisine, or Karbi Ahan, that's how Karbis locally call as, their cuisine as Ahan. They're really easy, and it's not like very fussy, like I have mentioned, but they're so delectable and so comforting. And as soon as you eat these meals, you really feel at home, which is what we want, right? End of the day. And if this is your first time visiting my channel, please check out all the recipe videos. I'm sure even if you are a vegetarian, I have a good number of recipes covered already. Do try out and let me know. I hope through this channel I've been able to help a lot of you who are not from Northeast India know a little bit more about our cuisine, which is what the whole aim is when I started the channel, and that's what it will be. And I upload every Friday evening post 6 p.m. India time. So if you are not getting any of the notifications, that's probably because you're not checking it, or you have not clicked on that bell subscribe button just above the subscribe red button. So please go ahead and click it right away so that you do not miss those updates. Mm. Yeah, don't worry, this is not blood. That's the beetroot. Mm. Mm. Wow. Mm. Also, if you have been watching my channel, guys, for a long time, I know that I'm not covering a lot of recipes which are quite commonly prepared at home. The only reason is I do not get those ingredients in Bangalore, and as soon as I get hold of those recipes, I'm definitely going to cover it on the channel and share it with you guys, which obviously you'll see it. Meanwhile, I just wanted to, request all of you who have some amazing, recipes at home which are yet to be shared with the rest of the world. Please do consider sharing them with me so that I can cover it on this channel. And it would be really amazing to try out new recipes and which are trapped in Northeast India. I really enjoyed this Karbi dish, I must say, and I have made a playlist of Karbi recipes now, considering that I have started, covering more recipes of the tribe. There might be some mistakes that I inadvertently go ahead and make because the recipes are shared via different people, and many a times the preparation is significantly different from one household to other, but I try my best to ensure that the authenticity is kept. And I hope you drop in your comments and thoughts, which is significantly important for us to know on how we are doing while cooking another tribe's dish. So this has been an amazing meal, I must say. And if you have watched the video so far, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Also drop in your comments and share this video with your friends and family on all your social media pages as well as on WhatsApp statuses to share it with your group. That would be something really amazing so that we can spread the word and take Northeast cuisine to the world. So now, without taking much of your time. I'm going to say bye, but I'll be back next Friday with a brand new video where I will cover another northeastern recipe. Until then, see you soon. I have to finish this chutney.